Hi, hi. So for today, I am going to be discussing about class Mammalia or the mammals. I will be discussing about the external anatomy of class Mammalia and the different directional terms and axes on it. So I will be using this dog model to demonstrate it. First is we have anterior cephalic or the cranial. It means towards the head part or the head end of the body towards here, any structure located here. Now, when any structure located towards the tail end, towards here, this tail end, is considered as posterior or caudal. Now, anterior and posterior for humans are still mammals, but they are superior forms. Anterior and posterior means different things. When we use anterior and posterior in humans, anterior usually means the front side, entire thing on the front side, and then the entire back side is posterior. Now, when we say towards the head end or head part of the body, for humans it is called superior. Those parts are superior, and those parts that are towards the lower end, the tailbone part of the body, they're inferior parts. Now, another directional term is only exclusive, but this time not for humans but for animals. We have dorsal and ventral. Dorsal is anything on the back side, this upper part here. The lower side is the ventral. Then we also have lateral. Lateral is any structure located on either side. It's either on the right side or the left side of the body. Then anything that is exactly in the middle is median. Anything located close to the middle is central. Now, anything that is attached close to the point of origin, the central body mass, is called proximal, and anything that is attached farthest away from the central body mass is distal. So in humans, it usually means the upper and lower extremities. For example, to further understand what is proximal and distal, when we look at this entire arm, our shoulder joint is proximal because it is closest to our central body mass, to the point of origin. Now, our elbow joint is distal because it is the farthest away from the central body mass. The next is we have peripheral, or it is the outermost part. It's usually the skin, the skin, because the skin is the outermost part. The skin, and beneath the skin is the fascia that separates the muscle. Now, when we remove the skin, the first muscle we see, the outermost muscle, is considered as superficial or ectal. When we remove that outermost muscle, any muscle beneath it or an organ beneath it is referred to as deep or ental. Now, that is all of the directional terms. Next is we have our axis. So axis is, we have three. The first one, longitudinal or anterior posterior, is applicable to humans. Anterior means from the front going to the very back, to the back part. And then we have sagittal or dorsoventral. So dorsoventral means starting here, going to here from underneath, because this is dorsal, this is ventral. So dorsoventral. Next is we have transverse or mediolateral. Transverse or mediolateral is like crosswise in planes, but it's from side to side. So it's either side dorsal to side dorsal, or side ventral to side ventral. So that is the different axes in the body. And actually, the importance of directional terms and axes is for scientists to be able to have an understanding about the direction of the different body parts. For them to be able to understand each other and be on the same page when discussing about anatomy. And again, that is all. Thank you for listening, and that is all. Thank you. Thank you so much.